Well, we're so excited to bring you a series of radio shows from Branson, Missouri, where your family can have an amazing time. I've got my good friend Pam Yancey, who's the president of the Branson Chamber, and she's joining me as co-host. Pam, we got another full day of some great folks here in Branson to introduce our Bot Radio Network listeners to. It's going to be a great day.
It is going to be a wonderful day. Actually, I've been looking forward to this ever since I left our session yesterday.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of fun yesterday, and getting to start the day with this guy over here is going to be phenomenal.
Well, we got Kirk Elmquist. He is the president of the Tourism Community Enhancement District.
Branson Lakes Area Tourism Community Enhancement District.
Okay, Kirk, you said it so much better than I did.
Just say TCED. It makes it easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good to have you here with Bot Radio today.
Yeah.
You've got really an important job. Those taxes, which you kind of oversee, is to make sure that they have done incredible things to make Branson what it is.
It's a tremendous invitation. If you've been here, we do the marketing to fund Pam's team to invite the United States and places all over the globe to enjoy this wonderful place.
Yeah.
And the TCD is a district that stretches from Village at Indian Point through Branson. And what it does, we collect that money each year, and it's built for spending money on marketing, period.
Yeah. A lot of thought has to go into that, especially when you're thinking about developing in a place like Branson, the beautiful Ozarks. Pam, right?
Right. And, we want people to come visit us. We want people to love it so much they decide to move here. We want businesses from outside of our area to say, hey, that's the place for me. So those dollars that we put towards the marketing effort really is, designed to get people here, because we know once we get somebody to Branson, they're going to fall in love, and they're either going to come back and visit again, they're going to move here, or they're going to do something. So,
well, Kirk, take us back to your first time to town. Are you from Branson?
No, sir. I grew up in Ohio, played football at Liberty University for Dr. Jerry Falwell, and moved here into Missouri, worked for the Cardinals, worked for John Morris at Legends of Golf. My first time to Branson was probably in '97. Came down for a visit, and we started doing golf tournaments out at what was called then Branson Creek, which is now Buffalo Ridge. And this is with the Silver Dollar City Foundation. It was the first time in the history of the PGA Tour, Nike Tour, to go outside of the home course of the home city and have a pro-am.
Right.
And the Hershen Foundation was really my first engagement with that.
What was it that impressed you that just about the area, about the Ozarks, and about Branson in particular?
I think what it was then was it is today. I've sat through 6 meetings this week already, and each one of them opened up in prayer. I came from Liberty University, and prayer is a big, big part of the vision of Dr. Falwell.
Yeah.
And when you're around human beings who live their faith and aren't embarrassed by it or hide from it or feel like they're going to be chastised for it, like we see in national media, working here is kind of pleasurable. Pam and I need to pray about something, we do it. Yeah. I'm praying for her discernment right now and finding the right people. She's down 5 teammates. Well, take 5 teammates off your football team that make impact. Take 5 teammates off your baseball team.
Yeah.
Take 5 teams out of the choir.
Yeah.
I mean, you lose the base, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, music built this community. And we've got to have the right people singing the right notes, and I pray about that. So faith is very important in my life, and my foundation with my family is critical.
Yeah.
And then what I really love about Branson is the how we honor veterans on a daily basis.
Oh, my.
It's not, we don't wait for May, we don't wait for November. This goes on all the time.
Exactly.
But the music, the live music shows built this community.
Yeah. Talk about those live shows.
Well, there's some groups that are in the same theaters,
right.
But over the years you're talking hundreds of shows, and legends that have come through. Mel Tillis, I wrote them down so I didn't miss any of these guys. But Roy Clark, Kenny Rogers have been through. Wayne Newton, who performed in Illinois 2 weeks ago. My father-in-law went up to see him. But Mickey Gilley and Soji Tabuchi. Probably my all-time favorite was Andy Williams.
Mr. Andy Williams.
Because he's tied to Frank Sinatra. And Sinatra, I'm a big Sinatra fan. Music, Byron, creates most great memories in your life.
Yeah.
And we have so much of that here in our marketplace for you to come and enjoy and see that. But some of those legends that made things happen, and it's being carried on by Clay Cooper and what he's doing with Dean Z and Elvis and the Petersons and the families they're putting on there. But the mansion where they're doing performing arts, and they're bringing in some popular music items, and where you can go see Queen or a rendition of it, or the association in life is found here. All different levels of music, whether you like bluegrass, whether you like gospel, country, popular music at the Legends and the concert. It's just something for everybody. You say, well, I don't have to do that. You don't have to do that every day. We have so many multiple things to do in this marketplace. There's something for everybody.
Pam and I were talking on another show just about family and about the memories that are made here. This morning at the breakfast bar at the hotel, my son Joel, who's traveling with me and helping me produce behind-the-scenes video, started talking to a gentleman at the breakfast bar. He came over and said, Dad, I want you to meet Waylon. Can he sit with us for breakfast? And this man's wife passed away just about a year ago, and he came back to Branson with his daughter to share some memories because he and his wife had so many memories. They were soon to celebrate 64 years of marriage. And you guys see stories like this repeated all the time. That's what's so beautiful about Branson. Even being able to strike up a conversation with somebody and have a conversation like that, it doesn't happen everywhere.
Well, that's true. When I took on this position almost 2 years ago, my whole thing was go get eggs. There's nothing better than having eggs with somebody. You say, well, I'm allergic to eggs. Well, then get a bagel, right? Sit down with human beings and build relationships. It's not all about social and texting and all those things. Those are great forms of communication. There's nothing better than the human interaction. Never forget when I got to play golf with Andy Williams and his wife, Debbie, who still lives in Springfield. And he came over and he goes, you're holding that putter a little strong with your left hand. So fast forward, I get hired to run the Cardinals marketing, and we open Hammons Field in Springfield, Missouri, against the St. Louis Cardinals, Double-A playing the big team. And he says to me, aren't you the guy that doesn't know how to putt very well? I had him sing the national anthem for us with his sisters right there on Hammons Fields, right behind home plate with John Q. Hammons, another titan in the tourism industry who built the Chateau. So the stories that just thread us together, Byron, are my love for this marketplace. And we want to invite people to come here who want to enjoy freedom, who want to enjoy their faith and come and enjoy.
Stories like, when the Herschen family, when Hugo and Mary first came here to just bring their kids, Pete and Jack, on summer vacations, meet two sisters that are ready to get rid of a cave.
There you go. Yeah, the guys, they went to Northwestern University in Chicago. Jack was a wrestler. And when you learn about these brothers and how they did things and how they managed things and the leadership they took and the guts it must have taken during those eras, it's incredible.
It is really incredible, and that's really what makes Branson what it is.
It does. Yeah. We are so special. We are so unique, and we're really proud of who we are, and we're not afraid, like Kirk said, we're not afraid to show it. It started with music shows, music that brought people here that just wanted to come together and listen to some great music, and then relationships were built, and then people become friends, and then you just adopt them as your family, and it's just again very unique and very special.
It's not the best economy that we're in right now, and people are really watching their dollars. I mean, they want to still have that family time and vacation, and there's no better place to come to Branson. But when you guys are looking to market and considering, just the environment we're in right now, what are some of the things that go into that, Kirk?
Well, we were endorsed by the Kansas City Chiefs this year to be their official vacation destination. That's just 3.5 hours away from here. 2-time in a row Super Bowl champions. And we partner up with them because of the value system that their organization is trying to uphold, that we're trying to uphold. So there was a nice marriage there. The Hunt family has sent their children to Cannon Cut camps. They've played golf at John Morris's golf courses and pro-ams and those kind of things. So the synergy was there. But more importantly, they honor the military the way we do. So every home game, we honor the hometown heroes, and it's brought to you by Branson. So we want to invite those 5.3 million Chiefs fans down to Branson to invite. So you have to go where it's easy. Half the population of the United States lives within a 500-mile driving distance of here. So what we want to do is brand to the people who want to come and enjoy and not have to break the bank.
Exactly.
You can get here on a budget. You can stay. You can go high end here. You want a $150 steak? We got a spot for it. But if you need a nice breakfast buffet and feed the whole family for $50, and there's 10 of you, we're going to help you get through some of those kind of things here. So we know families are very important, and I think the closer we can bring families to great experiences on great water, we got the greatest lake in America, Table Rock Lake. It's incredible. We got roller coasters here out at Silver Dollar City. We got pontoon rentals. you want a VRBO, you want a great hotel, you need a more mid-size hotel or mid-range hotel, you want to get on and do certain things up and down the 76 corridor, we got entertainment for you, but we also have that peacefulness. You like to just sit outside and listen to the breeze and watch the beautiful Ozark Mountains. It's here for you. But the budget conscientiousness that we look at, we take that dollar very, very seriously. And when you come to spend your money here with us, we want to make sure you get a good experience for your family's value.
Yep.
And it really is that way, Pam.
It truly is. We are affordable, we're drivable, and we're safe. We're still a safe place to come and visit. You don't have to worry about, bringing grandma, grandpa, or bringing the kiddos or whatever, because we just, I don't know. Again, just a special place
That's
here.
the top persona when travel. When you travel on business and you bring your wife and your son, you look at safety. And everybody looks at safety. We want to be safe for our families. Cities in our country right now who have ignored that and have gone against the badge. They're suffering greatly. Their tourism numbers are way down. We honor our policemen here. We honor our firefighters here and our first responders. That's a big thing for us. We have National Law Enforcement Week coming up where a cop can come and just hang out with his family. We serve on the Taney County 100 board. We try to give back to the men and women that stand up for us. And if there's challenges, we're not a perfect place to come, but we're working at trying to make it very, very family oriented, and you feel safe when you're here.
Oh my goodness! Well, Kirk Elmquist, this has been great. Thank you for just the insight you've given us.
My pleasure, man.
What you're doing, and makes it so much fun. I think you love your job. I think he likes his job, Pam.
Did you pick up on that?
I think I did, yeah.
Well, when you meet a Doug Gabriel and he's emceeing at an event and he sings a Lee Greenwood song and makes you cry, and Lee's the only one, and then Doug, who works here, I get to see him, you're just around people like that who set this bar a long time ago. We got great entertainers here, and we welcome any family coming our way.
Well, we thank you so much for stopping by and hopping on the show with us today.
My pleasure, brother. Come back anytime.
We'll do it.